Have you ever been in the situation where you were in your pediatrician's office or you were in your child's school and the person you were talking to was trying to bully you in to getting your child vaccinated? They use terms such as, well, if you don't get your child vaccinated, they can't come to school, or don't you want your kid to go to college? Well, if they're going to go to college, they have to get these vaccines, so you could wait till then, or you could just get them now, or different statements like that. Well, you probably felt small in that situation and felt assaulted, but also felt ill-equipped to respond to these people because you likely haven't received informed consent and received the information you need to be empowered with to be able to make an intelligent and responsible decision as an adult. Well, today's video is to help you make that decision. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. So let me show you some resources to help arm you with the information you need in these circumstances. If you go over to nvic.org, the National Vaccine Information Center, you can find all kinds of great information that will help give you informed consent on vaccines and what is every ingredient in vaccines, how do you report an adverse vaccine reaction, and what are your rights as a parent. And one of the resources they provide you showing you your rights is this list of every state and the vaccine exemptions they offer. And I'll zoom in here, and what you can see is that every state requires or offers vaccine exemptions except for California, which only offers a medical exemption. So essentially in California, you're not getting an exemption unless you have a known allergy to a vaccine ingredient, and then even then you're only getting an exemption to that vaccine. But in every other state, they offer a medical exemption, which is the red syringe, and or a religious and philosophical exemption. So in order to find out what your state has, you can look at this map, and then you can go look at your state laws to see how you execute the use of that exemption. So in North Carolina here, via the nvic.org website, I clicked on North Carolina and it took me to the North Carolina NCDHHS website where you can find the vaccine laws for North Carolina. So if we scroll down, we can see the actual verbiage for the religious exemption. And it says, if the bona fide religious beliefs of an adult or parent or guardian or person in charge of a child are contrary to the immunization requirements contained in this part, the adult or child shall be exempt from the requirements upon submission of a written statement of bona fide religious beliefs and opposition to the immunization requirements. The person may attend the college, university, school, or facility, that being child care facility or something of the like, without presenting a certificate of immunization. So basically, when they're requiring you to provide your certificate of immunization showing your immunization record, this religious exemption replaces that. There's in North Carolina, this is the North Carolina law, there is no form for requesting the exemption. So the parent or guardian or adult has to to claim the exemption, they just write the statement of their religious exemption on including the name and date of birth of the child, and they turn that in to the school or child care program or camp or whatever it is. If you're going to do multiple children, you have to have one sheet for each child. It doesn't have to be notarized, doesn't have to be signed by a religious leader or prepared by an attorney. So if you are someone who has been in the previous situations we talked about where you maybe don't want to have your child vaccinated and you've been bullied into it, well, now you know where to go and how to find the information you need to have that exemption filled out and prevent that child from being vaccinated. Know that even though they're going to accept this and they're legally required to accept this, it doesn't mean that they're not going to haze you or look at you like you have three heads or tell you you're a terrible parent or what have you. But just know that you've done your research, you've done what you need to do what's right for your child in your mind. Okay, so I hope these resources are helpful. If you have any questions, check out the nvic.org website. Check out many videos by Dr. Sherry Tenpenny on YouTube, by Barbara Lowe Fisher on YouTube, by Dr. Russell Blaylock on YouTube. There's tons and tons of materials there available for you.